So here what will happen? I will click on this change content. Okay. So when I click on change content, so whatever the data is available in this file, that will be displayed. Okay, here. Is this clear? When I click on change content, whatever the data is available in this file, ajaxinfo.txt, that will be displayed here in that part of the screen. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So like if I click on here, I will show you. If you click on change context, so this screen, the whole content comes here. Okay, the whole content comes here. Is this clear to you? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So it provides the content without reloading the page. Okay, the page will not be reloaded. Okay, that is the benefit of AJAX. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So how it is working? So there is a div here. Div ID is demo. Okay. So what will happen in the div? When you click on click, this function will start working. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And what this function is doing? So it is creating a AJAX request. This is AJAX request. Okay. It creates a AJAX. So this new key will create a object for you, and that object is given to this variable x http. Okay, this clear? This object is created XML HTTP request object, and it is given to this variable x http. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So now we can use all the functionalities of HTTP request through this variable. Through this variable, we can use the properties of HTTP. So what properties we are using here? So if this HTTP now can contact with the server. Okay, what will happen? Now this HTTP can contact with the server. Okay, is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So there is a variable uh, on ready state change. Okay, and what will happen that you will get some output here. You want to know the output of ready state change. So that output you are getting here. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So there are some states. So there are some states like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 0 state means request not initialized. 1 means connection established. 2 means request received. 3 means processing request. And 4 means this we require that response received completely. Is this clear? Before reaching to 4 state which is required, we have to go through this process 0, 1, 2, 3. When you go to 4, it means response received. Is this clear? This means response received. Okay. Before reaching to 4, there are some settings which are happening behind the scenes. Those settings are this 0, 1, 2, 3. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So if you say 4, I'm saying it is written here, na 4. What do you mean by 4 here? 4 means in the if statement we have the ready state 4. It means response received. Is this clear? Is this clear? 4 means response received.
Yes, sir.
And status 200 means successful. 200 means successful. Is this clear to you? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
That whatever request we have sent that is successful, that is 200. Okay. So what are other options available? It can be 404. It can be 500. If it is 404, it means whatever you are requesting is not found. Is this clear? And if it's 500, it means there is some server error. Okay. But if it is 200, it means success. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what is internally going in our behind the scenes, and this is what server is responding to us. Is this clear? Is this clear? Both
Yes,
things are
sir.
clear to you. And if everything is okay, what we are doing here, we are changing the demo. If this is okay, then we are changing the demo. Okay. How we are changing the demo? So whatever response you are getting, so that is given to this inner HTML of demo. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And what is happening here in the open part? So get is one of the method we have seen, na? Get method. When you are doing a postman, we have seen, na? We selected get method. Yes or no? Yes or no? We have seen in the postman, na? We select the get method.
Yes, sir.
It means you fetch the data. From where you want to fetch the data? You want to fetch the data from this file. Okay. And true here means asynchronous. Is this clear? What is asynchronous? You know now what is asynchronous? Asynchronous means you don't need to wait. Okay. The processor will start doing some other process. Okay. You don't wait for the response to come. Okay. But once the response will come, you will be notified that okay, response is here. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And after giving all this, you hit on the send button. Okay. After mentioning all these things, that from where you want to get the data, you are actually sending the data. Okay. So this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So this is the working of AJAX. I hope you understand now how it works.
Yes, sir.
So here you have to provide the path to the file. Okay. If it is somewhere else, you provide the complete path. Okay, that this is available in localhost 8080. Okay, and this is the folder where this is available. It is clear. Right now, it is in your project, but this file may not be. It may be somewhere else. Okay, so you have to give the complete path. Okay, that here it is available in this local host. Okay, and in the local host you have to contact port 8080. In then this is the structure API/student, and here the file is. Is this clear to you?
Yes,
Is,
sir.
now what is happening here? Here in this code, you are using component did mount, which is a lifecycle method. Okay, this can use set state to update your component when the data is retrieved. Is this clear? In this part of code, you will use component did mount, which is a life cycle method, and this will use set state to update your component when the data is retrieved. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So suppose you are receiving this kind of object. Okay, you are receiving this kind of object. Then how AJAX will work? AJAX, this is the code for AJAX. So if you see, there is a class here which is extending from this class rec.component. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And in there is a constructor. In the constructor you are receiving some props, and this prop you are using a super keyword. Super means you are giving this prop to the parent. Okay, child receive the prop, and that prop is given to parent. So we receive some props, okay, and that prop is given to the parent, okay. So this is given to parent, and this is the state of this component, my component, okay. This is the state of my component. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So this is for parent, and this is the current state of the child. This is the current state of child. What is the current state of child? What is the current state of child? Error is null, is load false, items empty. Okay. Till now we don't have any items. Is this clear to you? Okay. Then as we have UseEffect in our React, we have UseEffect. So here we have component did mount. So it behaves like UseEffect in React. Okay, but this is the code for AJAX. So AJAX use component did mount. So what is component did mount? It is part of the life cycle of AJAX. Okay, it's part of the life cycle of AJAX, like UseEffect we have seen in React. So whenever program runs, these things will start happening. So what will start happening? We will fetch the data from this URL, okay, and now then our state will change. Is this clear? Now our state will change. Earlier the state was is loaded false, items, nothing, no items. Okay, but once you get the data, okay, because we are requesting the data from server, and server will send us the data. So this will be our new state. Okay, is this clear? And if there is an error, then this will be the state. For error, this will be the state. Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
so it means every component has some state. Okay, this was the initial value of the state. If the data comes, then this will be the state. And okay, this is initial. This is the state when data comes from the server. This is the state if data won't come from the server. Okay, then the state is this. I hope you understand. And if this is render. Render means what you need to display. That is the render part. So if there is some error, then some error message will be displayed. If the data is not loaded yet, then you will get this loading status. Okay. But if you get some data, so data will be displayed to you here. Okay, here the data will be displayed. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is happening here? You are receiving some props and you are initializing the props, okay, by sending the props to the parent class. So it is an optional, okay. If there is no props to receive or no props to send, then you can remove this also, okay. This is not required every time, okay. Is it clear? Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now there is some state of this component. This is the component. The component name is my component. It has some state. What is the current state of this component? That error is null, is loaded false, and items, there are no items. Is this clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
But slowly, this state will change. How it will change? When this is the life cycle of the component. It means when this component comes into the picture. So what will happen? This is like a use effect. So what will happen? It will call this it will call to the server for the data of items, and the server will either provide the data or it will not provide the data. Suppose the server provides the data, then this states will change. Is this clear? If the server provides you the data, the state will change. Na? Suppose the
Yes, sir.
server provide you the data, so you will get items here. An error, there will be no error. Okay, is this clear? But if the server doesn't provide you the data, then there will be no items, and error will be there. Is this clear? Okay. So what we are looking at, we are looking how we are looking for change of the state. Is this clear? Because if you receive the data from the server, the state will change, right? The state will change when you receive the data from the server. Like in this case, what is happening here? You will get some information about this error is loaded and items. Okay. So here, if you get the data, so is loaded will be true. It means you are loaded with the data, and this is data which is loaded. Is this clear? This will happen if you receive the data. An error will be null. Is this clear? There will be no error. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
This is the scenario when you receive the data. So how you come to know about this data? You will come to know about this data from here. Okay. It means this is the information of your current state, and that information you are providing here. Is this clear? That information you are providing here. So what is your current state now? In your current state, there is no error. Okay. Data is loaded. It is true. Items are there. This is true. Is this clear? This is true. This is true. Is this clear? Is this clear to you? So for your case,
Yeah.
if you receive the data, so there is no error. Okay, so there is no error, so this will not work. Okay, and if the data is in the loading state, it may be still loading. Then this information will be displayed loading. Okay, but once you get the data, so you will receive the items, and items will be displayed. Okay. So this is the code for displaying the items. Is this clear to you? So if you receive the error, then if there is an error, it means you receive the error. So this become true now. So you will get this message, error.message. Okay. If it is not loaded, so if it is not loaded, if it is false, then what it means, it is still loading. You will this will be displayed to you. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
But if you receive the items, it means you have, if you receive the items, then you have to display the items. So here we are displaying the items. Okay. So here what is happening, whatever your state is, so from where you are getting this state, from where this state is, we define state here. Is this clear? So you will get some values of these three things. Okay. So that value, if you require, if you want to see those values, so this is the way to see those values. Okay. Because this state has the information of it has three variables now. So it has the information of these three. So those three things will be provided here. Okay. In the form of error, in the form is loaded, in the form of items. And this is the code, okay, which works on if and else. I hope it is clear now. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So what this is how you, because this is the old way, AJAX way. Okay, is this clear? And this is the new way, the React way. Is this clear to you? In the React, we define the state like this. That this is our state. We have, because we want to know the state of three things. We want to know the state of error. We want to know the state of is loaded. You want to store the, you want to know the state of items. So you will use state three times. Is this clear? Because there are three states. Is this clear to you? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And here this is UseEffect is similar to, this is similar to component did amount. Okay. UseEffect will is similar to component did amount. It will contact with the server. It will get some result from the server. Okay. And based on the result, you are changing the state. So if you get the result, so these two states will be changed. Okay. It means result is loaded and you are setting the result. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
But if you get the error, then you will get this, then this will be your new states. Okay. So if you get the result, you are using these two states. If you are getting an error, then you are using these two states. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So in React, what you do, you set the states using use state, and like here we are setting the states. And if you want to update them, there are functions available. These are the functions available which are updating the state. Is this clear? And in this life cycle, this will work when this component actually comes into the picture. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So this is if you get the error. This is the thing, if you get the error, then you will get this message. If it is loaded, you are getting this. If you are getting the data, we are then displaying the data. Okay. Because if you have the data, that data is available in items, and then we are getting the items one by one and showing this data of the items. Okay. And if you have the error, then you want to see the error. Okay. So how you will see the error? You can see the error. You will get an error object. In the error object, you want to see the message of the error. Is this clear? You get the whole error thing. From that whole error, you want to see the message only. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Until it is not loaded. Is not loaded means some processes going on behind the scenes. That I told you that there are some states 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it means if it is not loaded, it means you are in this state, either in 0 state, 1 state, 2, 3, or 3 state. Is this clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you see, this looks very clean. The rect looks very clean. It looks more organized. Is this clear? Is it clear? It looks very clean, no? You define the states, and the state will change. Then you have UseEffect, which is capturing the state. And if you want to display the information about the states, then we are also displaying the information about the states. So here we are displaying the information about the states. Okay. The same thing AJAX did has its own way to do the code. Okay. What AJAX does, it using a class. Okay. From the class, it is extending, means it is getting the functions and variables from this rect.component. component. Okay. Then here it is defining its state. Okay. It is defining its state. Okay. So here also the state is changing when you fetch the data. Okay. So the state will change. Okay. When you get some result, this is your state. If there is an error, this is the new state. And then you are capturing the state. Whatever information you have in your state, you are capturing those information by providing the information to these three variables. And after that, based on these three variables, this data will be shown to you. Is this clear to you?